Okay, you ready to go, sir?
Yes, sir.
They say that age fuels the fire inside of a man.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Rooftop Podcast. Oof. Wow, episode 13. I'm not even entirely sure, to be honest with you. I think I've been gone for over a month, and these dogs are barking. You know how we do on the Rooftop Podcast? High production value.
Yeah.
Only. High production value only. We got to get
Always.
the dogs barking. We got to have the police sirens. I'm pretty sure we're in the beginning.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I've been on a little break. Life gets a little rough and shit happens, and really most of it was just me not having guests. At one point I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna get up here on my own and talk about something. But I didn't have to do that. Today I have Mr. Matthew. I met Matt all the way in high school, which was I actually thought of the math the other day and then I forgot. 5 or 6 years ago now?
I think it'd have to be like 5, because I met you in bio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met him in my junior year of high school. And
yeah, I think you sat like right behind me, or I sat.
yeah, I sat behind
Yeah,
you, I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
I actually have a picture on that laptop right there. I have a picture of just me, remember the phone I got ran over? Remember when I got
old
that thing
Android?
brand new?
Yeah.
I have a picture from it of me taking a picture of you. Yeah. Dude,
Wow.
it sucked having that phone. So back in high school, I had just gotten an Asus Zen phone, and it was pretty nice. It was a nice phone.
It was alright.
And then it was a birthday present, and I didn't have a job in high school. So one day I was going to the park, the Escalante Center, and I had felt it fall out of my pocket, and I started backtracking it, dude. Like my
Just
steps,
all the way?
everything, yeah. And so I go outside my trailer park, and I look in the road, and I see in this car's headlights that there's something shining the road. I was like, that's probably my phone. Dude, I watched this car run my damn phone over, and you remember I had it in a Ziploc baggie to use it until I got a new phone? I was all sorts of messed up.
Oof.
But yeah, guys, this is my buddy Matt. We go way back. I want to get more of our friends up here. Brianna's supposed to get up here. I don't know. Last time I guess she had something to do. I don't know.
Yeah, I invited her to come, but she was working tonight, so I was like, yeah.
She works at Starbucks now, right?
No, she still works at Harkins.
Still at Harkins?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Someone told me that she worked at Starbucks.
No.
Well, anyway, Matt, just tell people a little about yourself. I was thinking maybe we could get into your DJing stuff.
Cool.
A little about, your little...
My
I have
life.
some questions about New Mexico for you.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course.
So, number one, your DJing stuff. And if there's anything you want to talk about, feel free.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Feel free.
Yeah.
But your DJing stuff, Matt has a passion, a burning passion.
Yeah.
For DJing. His favorite artist, I think, is Martin Garrix, right?
Yes, sir.
So you just one day want to be up in that festival,
Pretty much on that stage, kind of feeling all the energy,
So how'd you get into it?
I heard a song on, I think it was like a 7-Up commercial.
A 7-Up commercial?
Yeah. And it was with Martin Garrix and Tiesto, and it was called The Only Way Is Up. And I looked at it and I heard it. I was like, wow, I really like this. And I was 13, so I was I didn't know what the hell I was listening to. So
Yeah.
It was kind of new. I liked it, and then
Sorry.
no, you're good. And then next thing you know, I kind of just started listening into all, the EDM music and all the genre of music that there's house, headbanging music, future house, and all this crazy stuff.
So how can you tell the difference between the genres? Because I feel to a regular person, EDM all kind of sounds
the same,
the same.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, in my opinion, but I guess it's because I don't appreciate it. But a lot of Mexican music sounds the same.
Yeah.
It's bum thump 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 thump.
Yeah.
And then the fucking trumpets. But I mean, that's because I don't really appreciate it like that. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my heritage, but I usually don't listen to it that much. So I'm sure someone else could tell me how you can differentiate them. How do you differentiate house, headbanging, these things?
Oh, it's all by the BPM and all like the different like types of beats you go into. Like if it's like slow or if it's like 128 constant jumping or if it's like anything. Like you'll have the weirdest shit. Like I'll listen to like the weirdest shit and I like it at like that at that time, but like I'll never listen to it again just because it's like I can't like jam that out of my car.
Do you ever? Okay, so you remember Hannah, right?
Yeah.
She's been on the podcast. Hannah, she's huge into the EDM and these festivals. And she like, again, I guess maybe I just don't appreciate it like you guys might. But she said sometimes like some of the songs will have her crying. Have you ever cried to an EDM song?
No. Hell
Okay.
no. I've teared up because I've seen my favorite artist like twice.
Martin
like,
Garrix.
Yeah, but the second time was like really cool because it was at a big old festival at Phoenix Lights. So
Mhm.
like I was kind of like,
Did you pay for that one?
yeah.
Yeah,
Sadly, I had
okay.
to pay for that one.
Can we disclose your secrets here?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, Matt, being a EDM lover, it's kind of expensive. It's not kind of. These festivals
pretty
are
expensive.
pretty goddamn expensive.
Yeah, they're about like. Decadence tickets are selling for like $200 right now for two-day weekend, and then Gold Rush is already like at like 210, 220, but they're like done selling, so it gets up there. Like EDC's like $400, and I believe.
Back your head up. You're a little too
Yeah.
close, dog. Sorry.
There you go.
Sorry if I keep like doing that to you, dude. It's just like.
Just have it. Yeah.
Well, it's hard to like people who don't like who aren't on the podcast and stuff. It like affects quality. If you have a peak, it'll distort it, and I don't really want people like hearing the distortion in their ears.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I got you.
Sorry.
But you're good. But yeah, like EDC, like all these like 3-day festivals are like super expensive. They're like $400, $450
for a day or a weekend.
for like 3 days. So like it'll probably be like from Friday through Sunday or like Monday morning, and then
Yeah.
you could like stay there or
Which I mean, these happen pretty often, right? The festivals.
pretty often. Yeah.
So I mean, if you keep stacking 400 on 400 on this on that,
Yeah.
it gets pretty pricey, and especially in our age demographic, that's a lot of money. That's like over half of my checks.
Pretty much.
Just going to those like, I wouldn't be able to afford to do it. Honestly, I don't know how. Remember Liliana? Is that her name? From
yeah.
McClintock?
Yeah.
She's always going, but I mean, she's fine. She'll probably get like some. Well, she's gay now. Who knows? Who knows how she's paying for it? You never know. All I'm saying is she's our age and she's like always going. But
all those people are always going. Yeah.
Matt has found his own way to get into these festivals with not necessarily paying.
Yeah, no ticket needed when I go, or when I used to go. For I think it was like 3 times I've snuck into a music festival or like some sort of like rave. So like my first one I tried, I think it was Crush.
Crush.
That's
a Valentine's Day one, right?
Yeah. I went with Adara, and then I gave her my ticket because I guess hers didn't come in or whatever, or like she forgot to pay half of it. I don't know what the hell happened, but I gave her my ticket. I was like, trust me, I'll go in through security. Like I have a security jacket on. Like I've been working for security already, and like it's pretty much kind of like if they don't see you, then you're fine, you know. Then if they do, then you're kind of fucked. So
like, did they see you in your jacket? Like, did any of the other security see you in your security jacket?
No, because if they did, then they would have reported me, and then
really?
Yeah, because I've worked it before for Decadence, and I
like you're supposed to know every other security person who's working that night.
Yeah. And then
So then, like, what's the point of wearing the security jacket if like they'll catch you anyway?
Well, that's the thing. You have to like have people not looking, you know. So the time that I went, I stuck into Decadence too, twice, and then that was just because I had like told them like, oh, yeah, I had to leave early, and I just snuck in. I just went through the gate, and I was just like, all right, screw it, I'm having fun. And then and then they pretty much like they're either on their phone, on the walkie-talkie, or they're like they're just always busy. Like they're always doing something. So like when I snuck in, like it was like heart, like adrenaline, like I was like freaking out. Like if they had caught me, like it would have been whatever. But like the times that I've gone with like. Yeah, the times I've gone with like.
No, I mean like this.
Oh,
Hold
yeah.
it like that. There you go. Straight up, like a. There you go.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm
Very
gonna be a real asshole about that, dude. Sorry.
It's all good. No, but other than that, like, it's kind of hard. You know, people are like, yeah, let's do it. Like, I'll do it. You know, I'm like, no, it's not for
No.
everyone, bro. Like, it's not.
To sneak in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you, like, as working security, actually, have you ever had any, like, had to deal with anything crazy, or is it all basically just been pretty mild stuff?
It's mostly just been me just standing there, like, just waiting for like fence jumpers if they ever came around like the east side.
Mm-hmm.
But no one really came, so we were kind of just sitting there, like sitting ducks, just chilling outside. And like the first night of Decadence was cool. Oh hey.
Hey, ignore her. We got a podcast to film here.
Yeah. The fuck.
Go away. Go away. You can come up and watch. You're interrupting the podcast right now. Okay, well, he can have an appearance later because we already set up all the mics. All right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're in the middle of it. All right, finish. Yeah, sorry, he's right. So go ahead, finish what you're saying. You said you were looking for jumpers on the east side, but there was really none.
Yeah, we pretty much just sat there and like no one would really come like at all, so we just kind of sat there listening to music or
You get a little
talk. Oh no.
No.
They don't allow that. Like our security manager doesn't allow that because they're like
Mhm.
real strict on that. But I'm like, yeah, I'll save
So-
it for the festival and stuff.
So when you sign up for security, is it like you're basically like a short-term employee, or is it like every time like you're still working for them and every time a festival comes around, you can work at it and like, or can you travel as with the security team?
Yeah, actually, back in Albuquerque, where our like my hometown is,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to one of their offices and they told me that they usually like pay you to like fill up your tank or like just fill up gas for like
They reimburse you
a road,
for the
yeah,
gas.
all the road trips there. So if there was like a concert in Arizona or like Utah, we would
Mm-hmm.
pack everyone in a van, or like you would take your own car maybe, and they would just give you money to fill up your tank and all that, and then after that you just come back and then
All
that's it.
right, sir. Well, why don't you let them know that even though you sneak into them, sometimes they don't always go right.
Yeah. My last time that I tried sneaking into a festival or a rave was for Takami, and that was with me, and I was with DeMarcus, and he was so sketched out about it. I told him, I was like, dude, we're gonna sneak into a festival, bro. Like, are you ready? And he's like, yeah, bro, let's do this. Like, let's do this. And I told him, and he was like, all right. And we get there, and we're like, fuck. Like, there's like,
Mhm.
there's like no one with like neon jackets, cause like I tried sneaking in with a security jacket, and it didn't work out.
They're a different jacket, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
totally different. But it just sucked because we saw one guy go, and he was like following us, so we weren't like really paying attention to anything.
Mhm.
And then we followed him, got through like the backside, and then next thing you know, there was a girl following us, and she jumped over first, and then
She make it well?
No,
No,
she got
she
caught.
ate it?
No, she didn't like.
She
eat.
caught like you?
Yeah, like she was the first one that got caught, and then security saw DeMarcus's tall ass, and then
Of course.
I know.
6'4" trying to hop the fence.
yeah, and then I was down low, but I was like, all right, screw it, like we're fucked. So we walked back and just hopped back over the fence, but during the process,
To hop back over.
yeah,
Damn, so you didn't even get hurt hopping in. You got hurt trying to leave.
well, I got hurt going in, and then I tried playing it off, and then because I had so much adrenaline, like it wasn't hurting, so like I was like in the heat of the moment. But
Mm.
when we left, I was like, dude, there's a big ass fucking hole in my leg. Like, can you just check for me, bro? Like,
It was like those spiked fences or what?
yeah, it was like the
curve?
Yeah.
Mm.
It was right across from the county jail at downtown Phoenix, I think. It was at the press room, so
Uh-huh.
it was like short little fences too. Like, it was easy to jump, but my white ass can't jump, so I like my left leg got caught on it, ripped through my khakis, and the next thing you know, like I'm like limping. I'm like fuck. So the next thing you know, I'm like, well shit, and I call my mom. I'm like, yo, I need some alcohol, and she's like, what? And they're like, no, rubbing alcohol, like it's okay. She's like, oh okay. So I was like, okay, we're fine. and then she put fucking alcohol on it and screaming
Screaming
in
in
a
pain.
fucking towel, and I was in pain. Like,
How long did that have you down for?
about a month.
About a month.
Yeah, then it's just been healing ever since. But like,
Mhm.
it's fine now.
So how did you get into like the actual? Because you used to have that like DJ board and all that.
Yeah, my DJing controller. Yeah.
So did you just see like your artist using it and you're like, okay, I want to get into that, or have you always had like a thing for DJing, and then like you discovered the house and then they're like, oh wow, I can use this. You know what I'm saying?
There's been times where, well, I've had a computer, but my brother's broke it, and I could have been making music on that already, but no, I've always been into like the DJ acting and like all the performance stuff and like how they use their controllers and how they perform and all that stuff. So like getting into all that, like it's kind of hard because you have to like blend in, sync, and like match all the different tunes and beats. But it's pretty cool. Like I love it. You know,
Yeah.
it's.
There's nothing better than like, I haven't experienced this yet, but I like through videos you can almost get a taste. You can almost get a taste of when people are putting together music and it comes out just perfectly, dude.
Yep.
There's nothing like that, dude.
It's so nice.
It's such a great feeling when you have like, you put everything together perfect and that song is just from all those little pieces.
Yeah.
It's just perfect. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that feels like that.
Oh yeah. Like I made my own melody, and I liked it, you know, but like I couldn't really make it out of anything because it was like a free app that I use on my computer.
Yeah.
So it was like a cool beat.
Did it already
But,
have like preloaded sounds for you?
There's different sounds that you could choose from. So like I used FL Studio.
Fruity Loops.
Yeah, pretty much. And then yeah, ever since then, like I looked online and saw it was kind of easy to learn. So
Bro, Fruity Loops is so expensive.
it is. It's
Yeah.
like
I'm hoping. I just got a new audio interface. Shout out to my thought that he got that for me. He's really helped out with a lot of this stuff on the podcast, so I really appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Like originally I had a smaller mixer board and I only had 2 mics. He hooked me up with a bigger mixer board, and I gave my old one to my cousin, and then he got me the interface and an extra mic. So he's really helped me out. But yeah, that interface he got me came with like that studio software. So I have a buddy at Target. He produces music. Shout out to Bass Crooks or David, however you know him. And I'm actually having him and one of his other buddies who I believe he's a rapper. That's kind of, I don't know yet. He might be like R&B, but from what I see, David's like a rap beat producer. So I'm assuming that's what the guy makes. He hasn't sent me his information yet, but I'm supposed to have David, Bass Crooks, the producer, and one of his buddies coming out with an album on the podcast. And this guy actually, he said he's like had interviews on Power 98.3 and stuff.
Okay.
So it'd be
Not
pretty
bad.
sick to have him on. But he's probably gonna help me figure out that
Probably.
studio stuff, because bro, there are so many like little like plugins and stuff that you can use. You're like, what does this do? Like, what does that do?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Back in like video announcements, doing like all the plugins and shit, like I couldn't figure out.
Yeah,
Like
it
I
just-
was like,
it
I was
just
like,
popped open like a little
like-
stereo looking thing with like a
yeah.
knob. It's a lot, but hopefully I can pick it up, because I'd like doing the podcast, but I really want to do music, which is why I'm taking my vocal lessons. But it's hard. It's hard picking stuff up off the internet.
Yeah.
Like you can learn.
You can learn some things, but not all things.
Yeah, it's some things I'm gonna just have to figure out for myself. You know, like I don't know what kind of music. I listen to so many different things. I don't know what kind of music I want to make. I don't know how to get those kind of sounds. But you know, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm only 20. We still got a long
We
ways
still
to
got
go in
80
life.
years, you know.
Hopefully 80 years. Jesus Christ.
I know,
Who
this
knows?
damn climate change, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
My knee's already going out, dog. I'm taking like collagen and fish oil to try to like make it feel better.
Put some CBD on it.
Mhm. But yes, Matt. So you are all into DJing, and you're originally from the old Albuquerque, right? Albuquerque?
Santa Fe.
Santa Fe.
It's a little bit up north.
That's the capital, right?
Yeah.
Santa Fe. Okay. So I've only been to Cali. I've only been to Cali, Mexico, just because of a cruise, in Arizona. I haven't really been a whole lot of other places. What is New Mexico like?
boring as shit.
Yeah, that's what Marky said and everything. So like, you're out there now. You and Marky basically switched places.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, he lives where Marky. Right, Marky lived there or no?
Yeah, D-Mark lives at my parents' house now, and I live at my grandparents' houses now. So
like, what do you do out there? Like, okay, so you guys told me you guys go out to the middle of the desert and make a big fire for fun.
a big ass bonfire, yeah. People will just put out addies like back of the center, which is like in a big old dirt lot. No, just say bonfire. Everyone will get there and
throw shit on the fire.
Well, like people will have trucks and like they'll bring wood planks, so like the fire doesn't burn out. But like other than that, like there's like music and like everyone's chilling, having fun. Like it was pretty cool.
Any like food and stuff like?
Oh no.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That Area 51 shit just happened.
Did it really?
Yeah. See, everyone forgot about it.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that shit.
What was the meme that replaced it that everyone forgot? Fuck. Bro, they come so fast. Like,
there's so many. Like
it's literally like 2 weeks every meme. It's like so hard to remember the last meme.
Yeah, it's so hard to keep track.
But yeah, on the news they had some people actually went and they basically were just standing outside this little gate the whole time, chanting stuff. At one point they just started chanting, "Clap them cheeks, clap them cheeks." But yeah, dude, that was a whole lot of people signed up for it, and a whole lot of nothing came out of it.
Yeah,
they did have a new music festival in like Fudge in Vegas.
Oh, the Life is Beautiful festival. Yeah.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
No, it's Alien Stock, dog. They called it Alien Stock.
Oh, I'm talking about two different festivals then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was one that happened this last weekend called Life is Beautiful.
In Vegas?
Yeah.
Is that like what's like the biggest festival like in the whole country like?
Rave wise, EDC or Ultra.
Or
Ultra
maybe sounds big.
Yeah, that's Miami.
Is that the one you were showing the videos of?
I think so, yeah.
That's just sea of people.
It's so sick. So sick. I love it.
I was watching that Travis Scott, Look Mom, I Can Fly on Netflix. Did you see that?
It's so fucking nice. I love it.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
watched it
sick.
twice.
Yeah. His shows like I'm not gonna pretend like I listen to Travis Scott like that, but like I like his songs.
Yeah.
Like whenever they come on, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
and you got to see him make the beats, make Astroworld. I didn't know Drake sent him a whole fucking hour of fucking track.
I know.
I was like, whoa, okay. And then his concerts look crazy.
Literally the most live performancer like ever. Like I've witnessed Travis Scott at Phoenix Lights and it was like insane.
He was at Phoenix Lights?
Yeah.
How was it, bro? Because the fucking video made it look insane, dog.
I honestly couldn't stand. There was this girl in front of me. She couldn't even walk. She was like holding up with her shoulders. Like everyone was like crowded up.
Mm-hmm.
So like
packed like sardines in there.
It literally, yeah. No one could breathe. And like if you survive the rodeo, then you're good. But like if you didn't, then
survive the what?
The rodeo. That's what he usually called it. Like all of his shows.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was like in the I would say it's a tour diary is pretty much what it is, right?
Pretty much.
But it had like people passed out and they
were
passing the people
were
into
passing
the aisle.
them.
Yeah. It's like everyone good, and then boom, right back into it.
Yep.
It was pretty lit, dude. I don't know. See, the thing is, I have been to
I would love to take you to a rave, just saying.
a rave. Bro, I don't know if I want to dress like that, to be honest.
You don't have
with
to.
You.
Dude, you could just dress in
like,
shorts and a t-shirt and like...
No, but then people are going to be like, why are you dressed up like that? You know, you should be like...
Not really. Like, guys dress however the...
Like, bro...
Girls, though, that's a whole different story.
It is Thought City up in... Sorry to fucking yell on the mic. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I was putting my head in. It is Thought City in those fucking places, bro.
Always. Definitely always.
Like... It is probably way too easy to get an STD at one of those festivals.
There's ass everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
People are always asking you for Molly, which no one has, because
everyone's taking
it. Like everyone's on it. So
how? Can we talk about?
Oh
that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Anything's open.
Yeah. Just.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, don't be mad at me if your parents watch it and they see this shit.
No,
okay?
they know already.
Oh,
so.
they know. Okay.
Yeah.
How is Molly? Because the most I've done is
weed. I think.
Yeah. And the first time I did it at Maya's party was a huge fucking party foul, dog. I blew all that weed all over the floor.
This man had the bowl, and instead of like sucking in, he like blew it out.
I didn't fucking know, dude. I sucked in, but then I had the bowl in front, and I blew all the weed out of the bowl.
It was like all over the floor. Everyone's like, "Wait, no,
no." Mario's like, "It's cool." He just
cool.
packed
Yeah,
it.
he just packed another one, and we were like, "Fine."
Mm-hmm. I want to get. That'd be cool to get Mario and Kevin on here.
Oh hell yeah!
Just because keep that whole music theme. That'd be really fucking cool.
Hell yeah!
There's so many people who make music, dude. Every time I go to like see someone's like, "Yeah, I'm a rapper. Here's my name." Like, "Hey, do you know this person?" No, they never do.
No, not really.
But sorry. First time doing Molly, dog.
My first time was with Adara.
Did she do it too?
Yeah. She had got it for us, and I was like, "No way!" I was like, "What?" I was like kind of nervous, so I was like, I don't know what
Ecstasy
this is like.
is the one that makes you horny, right?
Honestly, no. I've tried
You've done Ecstasy too?
Yeah, I've tried that at Decadence, and
Which was better, Molly or?
Definitely Molly.
Molly. What is the difference?
Molly is like a more longer high.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'll feel the ecstasy, but you won't. Like it's just like a normal feeling, but like it's not the same as Molly though. Like a Molly's like a different type of high. Like
Are you like seeing colors and shit?
You just see like colors brighter, you know, like a little bit like
you're looking into a neon light or something.
Yeah, and you're like kind of like focused, and you're like having fun, you know, you're happy. You're if you're in a good mood and you take Molly, you're gonna have a fucking great time. But if you have a shitty mood, shitty day, and take Molly, you're gonna have a shittier high, you know. So it's not gonna feel as good. Yeah.
This was a good experience overall.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
going on.
Well, yeah, it's like I can't really explain it because like other people have taken Molly and they've taken it, and like they can't really explain it. Like I can't either, and it's like it's just a different high. Like it's just it gets you elevated, I guess. So it's pretty cool. I would do it again.
And you've just like smoked weed, Molly, and ecstasy.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It's more than what I've done, dog.
I know.
Got a wax pen now, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I do.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. But I don't know. Apparently, all this vaping shit is killing everyone.
That's just nicotine.
Nicotine?
It's vape.
I heard. Okay, so this is what I heard on it, or not heard. This is what I read on it. Okay, so it's all one. I think all the 7 people who've died.
No, it's 9 now.
9? Oh
9.
shit. Okay,
yeah.
well, it's updating by the minute. They've usually been frequent users, and they've also been like some of them been people who already have. A lot of people are just getting sick too, and it said that they have pre-existing like lung conditions. Which, if you have a pre-existing lung condition, you're pretty fucking stupid for starting to smoke or vape anyway.
They're all white kids anyways too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also a lot of it, it said it's usually just like people getting this shit off the streets.
Pretty much.
Which, like, if you're buying carts, from someone off the streets that comes from a dispensary, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen those Fortnite ones that the people were selling?
I do not trust those.
I'd buy those.
Never.
You fucking idiots. Why would you ever do that and put that in your lungs?
Yeah.
In your body. And people do that with nicotine and.
It's so dumb.
Just don't buy shit that's not from like a dispensary or somewhere that's actually reputable.
Yeah.
They actually just somewhere up in I think northern Phoenix they busted like a lab or something that people were making the street carts with and stuff.
Wow. That would be some shit that would happen out here though. Like Phoenix is not surprising.
Yeah, no. Phoenix is so it's getting pretty big, dog.
Yeah.
Like it was already kind of big, but God, the traffic on the freeways. Oh my God.
Well, now they're extending the 101 to like even more lanes, so like it's gonna be like 5 lanes now. So
it's basically gonna be like California. It's
gonna be
mini LA right now.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine living in LA, bro. I couldn't imagine. I drove in it once when we went. It wasn't you. It was Nick.
Oh
Nick
yeah.
And
Nick, Tina, Carrie, and V. Yeah.
Yeah. When we went out to LA.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I have never driven so crazy in my life, except for when I was in California. They're just assholes, dude. Like, people out here are bad too. Right?
Oh yeah, they'd rather let you crash than let you get in. Yeah.
But at least some of them will like let you get over. Like there'll be some people amnesty. California,
They don't
everyone's
give a fuck.
like, nah,
Yeah.
fuck you. You're not getting in this lane. I'm going. So we were headed to the hotel, and I was driving in the right lane, and then I got off on the wrong exit, and I was like, oh fuck. And so I wasn't on the exit ramp yet. I was getting off, like almost getting off. I was in that right lane right before it gets off. And so I put my blinker on, and this truck comes up from behind me. And it's like a big old fat FUD truck, you know, that
Like
cheap ass fucking meat, the ham.
Oh
FUD.
yeah.
It's a big old FUD truck. And he sees the blinker. There's no way he didn't see the blinker because he like was passing me. And he like stayed there the whole time. I'm like, dude, speed up. I need to get over. And so he didn't speed up. And I was like, no, I don't know where the hell I'm at. I'm in another state. I'm not trying to like
Get shot.
re-navigate and find my hotel. This is what I need to do. So I did a straight beeline in
Across
front
the
of him
fucking
across the gore lane, the gore area, bro.
Oh fuck.
Like just like not even like over like this, like boom, like
Straight through?
straight line, dude, and went in front of him. And then it's just nerve-wracking driving in that fucking traffic. Like honestly, driving in traffic stresses me out, bro, especially on the freeway.
Yeah.
Everything's going so fast, it stresses me out. I lose life, like years just driving.
I know. I lose a lot of time doing that shit. I'm like, just drive. Just drive. There should be no one cutting people off. Should be no braking.
The most annoying thing is when people are in the fast lane driving slow, I'm like, get in the other lane, please.
I will be that one bitch that will honk at you and like get in the other lane just to cut you off.
Yeah. Baseline. I don't know when the last time you drove on baseline. No sense whatsoever. The very furthest lane, the left lane, there's 3 lanes, is the slowest lane every time.
Always.
Pisses me off, dude.
I feel like the right lane's always been the fast lane now.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be opposite because technically that one is the passing lane.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. People are stupid.
So dumb.
Baseline is basically turned into a highway at this point, though. I don't know.
Basically, it's
like people are going like 80 on baseline, bro. I'm like, I'm going 60 right now, and you're like, dong. It's crazy.
Yeah, people do not know how to drive down here.
Oh, fuck.
And like in New Mexico, like I love, well, I don't like the people who drive down there, but like I love driving like an asshole, you know, because like I like to drive
fast. The roads are pretty, like, they're not clear, but they're like much clear, because not that many people live out there, right?
Not a lot of people live in Santa Fe, but like Albuquerque's like more like the home base of where most of the people live. And like Albuquerque's like kind of straight roads, like mostly like parallel, but Santa Fe is like more curved roads and like more like back streets or like dirt roads or like canyon roads, you know. It's
Bro,
like,
when I'm driving downtown, I get confused.
yeah, I can't.
I'm like,
no.
This way, that way, one lane, or
one way only. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this I can't do this. But senor, you started talking shit
Oh yeah.
about football.
Yes, sir.
So what do you got to say?
The fuck is going on with the Cardinals, bro?
Hey,
Like-
hey, I already told you not to put your mic that close. You may talk shit at a distance.
Sorry. What the fuck's going on with the Cardinals, huh? Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, Kyler Murray lives up to his hype, but like, there's no offensive line. Like, I know you guys got
literally. You know what the funny thing is that's literally been the problem. Like the
for
entire
the past 10 years.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can't speak into the 90s because I fucking didn't. I was not alive. I was alive for the last year, but literally the entire time I've watched the Cardinals play, we have never had an offensive line. Like never. Probably the best one we had was either the year we went to the Super Bowl, which probably wasn't that great, and I was only like fucking 9 years old when that happened, so I just probably don't remember that well. But Kurt Warner and Fitzgerald were probably just so dynamic that they just dealt with the line and made shit happen. And also in 2016 when they went to the NFC Championship.
Oh yeah,
bro, I was so depressed. They were hot, bro. They were so hot that year. 13-3.
They choked.
Yeah.
They always
No,
choke.
they didn't really. I mean, they choked, but they didn't choke in the game because that game was not close at all. But then the Panthers choked too, so that's what you get. But
It'd be like that.
Kyler Murray, bro, I wasn't sure about it. I do feel like Josh Rosen didn't get his chance. How is he doing in Miami? He's just
He's getting there. We played him.
Is he
Cowboys
better?
played him last week.
Better than he was with the Cardinals, you think?
I think so. He looks more of a complete quarterback without that
Well,
offensive line.
yeah,
And like
they-
he actually has weapons, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, who does he have to throw to in Miami?
Albert Wilson. That's
He's
all. That's all I
alright.
know. That he's like
Weapons. You said he has weapons, but all you can name is Albert Wilson.
I can't name the rest because who knows Miami? Like Miami is kind of like the worst team
Did you see
Like,
that like
so far.
half their players like requested? a
Yeah,
trade?
they all requested a trade. Like Micah Fitzpatrick, he's gone. He's to the Steelers now. So there's basically no point in having that team for like make the playoffs. I
Mhm.
guess so.
But Kyler Murray, bro, I was watching him play. He still had some rookie mistakes, which is to be expected.
Yeah.
But he looks pretty damn good. He has wheels, that's for sure, bro.
Yeah.
He has fucking wheels. And he was pretty good. He's pretty accurate for the most part. I think he had 2 picks, right? 2 picks.
Yeah.
But he looks pretty good. We need to get a goddamn line, just like we've needed for, I don't know, however long I've been watching football.
Pretty much.
Fitzgerald's probably not.
He's not probably gonna play the next year. I doubt it.
But we keep saying that, and he
And
keeps
then he'll come
playing.
back, and
Yeah.
then you're like, well, fuck. Okay, then cool. So.
And really, Pat Pete is out. So
Yeah, what happened to him?
I think he got suspended for 5 games for using PEDs.
Oh shit.
Yeah, don't roid up, people. They'll catch you.
Yeah, always.
But so we need a corner, because like both of our corners.
No, not doing so hot right now.
No, like I think one of them's a rookie and one of them's just like a backup. And so we don't have Tyrann Mathieu anymore. So safety is no longer. I think our safety got hurt too, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Antoine Bethea, I think he like broke a
Yeah.
leg or something, right?
Do you guys have Terrell Suggs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I saw that too.
Isn't
I was
he
like,
a linebacker or is he a safety?
linebacker. Yeah, linebacker.
Yeah.
But
But they're struggling.
yeah.
But they're kind of rebuilding right now. I don't know how much faith I have in like the team management anymore.
I don't know.
Because, like, they've had some real bad struggles the past few years. Ever
Yeah.
since 2016, it's been...
I remember one year they went on a 4-0 start, and everyone was like, "Fucking Cardinals."
Oh,
are
yeah,
gonna
and that's,
go
like, all they
hard."
won for the fucking
Yeah,
year.
then they
I was
lost the whole entire season. I was like, what? Like, I don't understand. Like, Cardinals are so overhyped. I feel like they just need a whole new they need new. Well,
I don't think they're overhyped, dog. You just live in Arizona.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
I know, but what I'm saying is, how can they're not overhyped? You just hear about them all the time because, like,
Well, they got
because
his David
everyone's like,
Johnson.
"Go Yeah, David
and
Johnson had a dud last year.
He's a beast, but he's injury prone. I can't really I was gonna draft him on my fantasy team
He wasn't injury prone, was he?
last year. He was.
Well, he had that knee thing, but they kept him out just in case.
No, just in case. Yeah.
Thank God he didn't tear his ACL.
Yeah.
Because he probably wouldn't be the same running
No.
back if he tore it.
If he tore that shit, the Cardinal season would probably be
I wonder if KD's going to be the same KD after that.
Did you
Achilles.
see that? His
The thing snap while
Yeah.
he did it.
so.
To be
bad.
honest, I was like, he could play. I was like, he could play. He's probably
No
just
way.
being a little bitch. And then I was like, wow. I guess I should really just shut the fuck up and
not
trust the
talk.
medical team when they're saying no, he can't play. So yeah,
they put him in for Game 5, I think.
Mhm. You can't say KD doesn't have heart.
No, he loves. Yeah, he loves
has
basketball.
heart, and
He's so good.
And he plays for his team. I mean, he left Golden State right after, but I mean, he put it all on the line for him.
He did.
But
Plus, he kind of held their city. He held the city on the back. Steph was always there, and Clay was always be there. They still have Draymond,
mhm.
but I don't know. But they just picked up D'Angelo Russell too, so
yeah,
that's gonna be pretty deadly.
they're not. I think they'd be a playoff team, but they're not going to be.
They're not gonna be the same.
Mm-mm. But Westbrook joined the Rockets, right?
Yes, sir. So that's gonna be a deadly combo.
Fuck yeah. I mean, well, we'll see.
I think it's gonna be a
Well,
good
actually,
combo for them.
Actually, no, it could be because now they don't have to worry about the Warriors in the same way.
Yeah, they're in a different conference now. So.
Oh, they're in a different conference?
Well,
I was just saying because the Warriors aren't the same team that's been.
Well, that
beating
too.
them.
But like James Harden has always struggled with the Golden State Warriors, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But now that he has Russell,
yeah,
it's gonna be a totally different ball game. Like
yeah.
he's gonna be hopefully passing the ball. I would hope. You know, like James Harden. Yeah, we'll see. Like I don't know. Like will he play defense? Like well, we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Anything else you got to say today on this here podcast?
Kyrie's not going to do so well in Brooklyn, I think, all alone.
Oh, yeah. Didn't a bunch of people go to Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Who all went?
KD, Kyrie.
Oh, God. KD signed for 2 years, right?
Yeah, and their lineup is already good, too. Like, they have a center that has a big old afro. He's, like, super good. But, like, other than that, like...
Arizona sports is just not doing hot at all. They're just all shitty, dude. Cardinals are shitty. Suns are shitty. Who the fuck knows what's happening with the Mercury? No one cares about the poor Rattlers.
I think the Mercury just got knocked out the playoffs too. So like.
Oh yeah, like I think you're right actually.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then the Diamondbacks, Okay, I really don't follow baseball really like at all, but sometimes I'll get a update on like ESPN or something.
Yeah.
Didn't they like sign away some of their big players too? If I'm not.
They signed away Paul Goldschmidt and Zach Greinke. So, as of right now, they don't really have a good pitcher, I think. And they don't have really, like, a main hitter. And, like, A.J. Pollock went to the Dodgers. And then Zach Greinke went to Houston. And then Paul Goldschmidt went to St. Louis, which he actually just played last night against them in his first back to AZ experience, I guess. Mm-hmm. So, they gave him a round of applause. My parents went to the game and stuff, so... They're like, yeah, it was pretty cool, but first thing, hit a home run on them, so.
Yeah.
So that's not surprising, you know?
So there's really nothing going on for Arizona sports, dog.
Except their soccer team. I think the soccer team.
Yeah, I think Phoenix Rising is not doing too bad. But again, I don't think they're like any kind of championship team.
Yeah.
Okay, if I like didn't know anything about baseball, I really know nothing about the soccer.
Yeah.
Dog, so you probably know more than me.
I don't. I don't. I know more baseball, basketball, all that stuff.
Yeah, there's like nothing to look forward for in AZ sports at the moment. Devin Booker is probably gonna waste his career here.
He's so good.
Yeah,
he's, like,
bro, he's cold. He needs
backup, but no one wants to come to Phoenix. You know, like
Ayton.
It's dead, and Ayton
needs to play harder.
Like more physically. He needs to bulk up. Like he's so skinny.
He's young though, right? He's
young. He's 7 foot. Like he's 220, I think. He should be like good, like at least like a good utility for their team. But like I don't know.
All right. Anything else, my good sir?
How have you been? What you been up to? Like other than like doing the podcast and stuff. I know you've been working. Still working at Target, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing really has changed with me, dog. I'm just still working and trying to make these things happen. One thing I do want to do is like, so I have I abbreviate the rooftop podcast to RTP.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to make like a
logo or like a.
No, I don't want to say this out loud because I don't know. I feel like
behind the scenes.
No, it's a good idea, and like maybe it's like stupid of me to think someone's gonna like come and like see this video and steal it, but I want to make
like trademark
the RTP brand. You
know,
because I do have one skit up on here. I thought it was pretty good for what we had. We only had one camera to film it and a little light and then just some props we bought from Target. And I thought it came out pretty okay. Some things I learned from it that, we'll probably do differently in the next one.
Yeah.
But I want to do more like skits and maybe some other like just I want to do tabletop podcast where we're just like playing a game, like a board game or something.
Hell yeah.
I bought the Fallout board game and figured it all out. So I just want to do a lot of things. And I want to do like an RTP brand so I can use like the rooftop brand and all these things.
Yeah,
so it could be a rooftop podcast, rooftop productions, rooftop this.
Studio.
So just I wanted to use that RTP brand and like just do a whole bunch of stuff with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
So that's one thing I kind of have in the works, and I have some skits in the works. So that's just basically what's been going on with me and my good sir.
I feel you.
So that's just, it's also, I guess, a little update for all the people out here share the podcast. Let's all blow up. Let me know if you want to get on it. Blow you up too. Let's just all benefit from this. Let's all.
There's nothing wrong with just talking. We're just.
Yeah, that's really what it is about, dude. Obviously, I have inspirations from other podcasters. One of the big ones. Everyone watches Joe Rogan. I watch Dude Soup.
So fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's funny as fuck, and he has a lot of interesting guests. And I kind of was like, well, that looks fun. Just
talk about random
just
shit.
Talking stuff like this. Like you and me don't really. Oh my God! Wow, don't do that. That's gonna make your ankles hurt. But you and me don't really have a lot of time to hang out, so it's kind of cool to just sit here for 45 minutes or an hour and just talk about shit.
Yeah,
you know
just vibe out.
Yeah, so it's really, and then I want to introduce people to new things. Like some people don't listen to EDM. Some people maybe wanted to get into it.
I will put you on. I've literally made a playlist for my dad in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
So I just I want to get a lot of people on. I had the last person I had on. His name's Julio.
Okay.
He's a downhill bike racer. So he has a mountain bike and he races down trails on mountains and shit.
Wow.
So just I want to try a lot of things. I like doing the podcast. I like singing and making music, but there's also other things out there that interest me, and I'm like, wow, that's really cool. So I told Julio I want to go on a ride with him, and I do. It's just kind of hard to find time to do shit. You know what I'm saying? So I still haven't hit him up. And actually, he's supposed to come back on the podcast with his brother, who's been doing it longer than him.
Mm-hmm.
But just the podcast is about bringing people on and just giving new experiences to people. Maybe they never thought that downhill bike racing was a thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all about that.
Yeah. And down in New Mexico, I've been trying to make a name for myself, kind of. As soon as I get all my
For
DJ
EDM?
shit. Yeah.
Okay.
So when I guess get all my DJ shit, my controller, a computer, all my mixers, I'll be set. And plus I'll be moving back down to AZ in December, so I know.
Oh, you're moving back?
Yeah, I'm moving back for sure.
Where are you gonna live?
Parents' house, and then D-Mark's gonna move out in December, I think.
Oh, he's going to his own place or what?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, and then.
Interesante.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be back in time for Decadence and stuff. I'll be partying, I'm bringing Adara with me. I told her
We're gonna talk more about that after the podcast because I need an update
on my life. Yeah.
Okay. But anything else you wanna talk about on the podcast? If not, let's not drag it on, dog, because these people need to listen to a boring conversation.
You gotta go to bed, huh?
Yeah,
You gotta go to bed.
All right, Matt. Let's wrap it up. Where can they find you? I don't think you have any music or anything out, do you?
No, I have nothing out.
All right.
No.
Well, just plug your social medias and just let them know where to find you if they want to follow you.
Just look me up on Instagram, Matt Romero with a 0 at the end, and then Twitter I think is the same thing. I'm not sure. It might be at Matt M Romero, but
you can make sure it's him by looking in the picture and seeing the iconic thick glasses.
if you see a big head and some big eyes, that's me.
All right, guys. Thanks for checking out the Rooftop Podcast. Hopefully you got some new people. Hopefully you watched it all the way through and were interested. If you want to be on, just leave a comment or find me on social media. Rooftop Podcast has a Twitter, although it's been really neglected.
Dry.
There's another. Oh, and Facebook. That's where it's always at.
Oh, no, bro. No.
Rooftop Podcast Facebook page. I do that one more just because it's easier. Twitter's so weird. Okay, actually, one more thing before we go. Okay, Twitter is... I hate Twitter.
Oh, no.
I hate Twitter so much. And I'm not saying Facebook is good or anything, okay? But all I see on Twitter is just... Twitter is a giant circle jerk, bro. It's a giant circle jerk. So it's either... All the things I see is either a funny-ass post, some girl posting something like this. It'll either be like, if we're going to date, you better be ready to have a lot of sex because my sex drive is going to be higher than yours, honestly, LMAO. Or like...
It's
or
literally
some shit
it's literally like a public Finsta for everyone. Twitter is so weird.
Or it's like, wow, someone's sucking my titties right now and be really nice. It's like, okay, like that's like all I see like a funny thing, some girl like wanting dick, or like a gay guy wanting some dick or something, or like them just circle jerking each other like I don't know. I can't tell you how many fucking posts I've seen about, I really haven't been confident with my body the last 5 years. And you know what? I've been working out and my body's really good. I've been happy with it and I'm just so scared to post this, but I'm feeling so free posting this. Please don't be so rough in the comment. Just shit like that, dude. Like, oh my God, can you just post a fucking photo from your vacation? Like something, dude. Like, give me something else, please.
I don't know what side of Twitter you've been on.
I've been on a regular side of Twitter because I follow like the normal people I follow, like famous people I like.
There's a lot of emotional people out there on Twitter. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro, Twitter. I'm not down with it. I don't know. Maybe
I'm not down with Facebook, but we're
yeah. It's just a different ecosystem I'm not used to, and I mean, I'm not on Facebook like that either. Like, I hardly ever post on Facebook.
Yeah.
If I ever post on Facebook, honestly, it's just me sharing videos I've watched about, like, sciencey shit.
If I'm ever posting on my Facebook, I'm probably just updating my profile picture just to let people know that I'm alive. So.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's important to be on all social medias, really, if you want to grow something like this podcast. You know? So, sorry, that was my little rant about Twitter, but you can still follow us on Twitter. Podcast Rooftop, I think. Rooftop Podcast page on Facebook. And then I haven't made an Instagram for it yet. So, yeah, just comment on either this video, on one of those social medias. And if you don't want to watch this video, you can just
listen. Off? No, I'm kidding.
You can... You can listen to it on Castbox, and hopefully I'm going to try to get it on some other apps too. But cool. Castbox, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.
Nice.
And follow Matt as well.
Matt Romero with a 0, and that's it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for listening, and we will hopefully see you in the next podcast. Bye-bye.
See ya.